runs out and starts trying to hose down the damn propane tank.
What? No. What the heck is wrong with these frontier men?
No idea.
feel like this
Luckily,
is
I
new.
stopped him before he got us all killed. Dead meat.
Even in his old age, this man is impressive. Broad-shouldered and thick-necked, he wears his hair in thick white braid.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorsey's didn't get this far?
Nah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in my garage. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place.
What is this place?
This is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together. Best crew in the business.
Looks like you also repair people.
Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though.
Is Parker a good doctor?
The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kinda pissed us off at the time, actually. Nice Arapahoe boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families and turning his back on his own people. Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since.
Yeah, I wonder if there's more to that. I think I kind of want to talk to the guy. If he's got anything interesting to say. You tell us about your employees?
Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders because I take the orders, get me? Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag.
So, are you all Arapahoe here?
At the moment, yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapahoe brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West.
What can you tell us about the Arapahoe?
Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapahoe service stations, Iron Thunder Logistics, Arapahoe Caravan Protection, and so on. While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since.
You hire outsiders?
Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapahoe, though.
What do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, that guy, I like him. He's like a straight talker.
Because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine.
Toolkit,
That's
Rucker Warren.
dedication for you.
10-4 good
Also,
buddy,
to
what's
get
your
out of the
20?
plains. Y'all forgot that part.
A big beast of a cannon that fires high explosive shells. Ammo type rockets,
Car's a
yeah.
lot like an old dog sometimes. It won't learn new tricks, but that doesn't mean you can't trick it into doing what you want.
You keep saying that.
I feel like we've
But
got
this
the
truck's
money
dead
for
as
that,
good
so
manners.
Tell you what,
I'm gonna buy
how
that.
about we do a little wager? I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night. If I win, you stop second guessing. I miss the open road, the cold sky above us, the endless worry that someone might jump the convoy. Actually, I take that back.
A little bit of spit, a little bit of shine, a lot of prayer.
Car's a lot like an old dog sometimes. It won't learn new
Those
tricks,
damn
but that
fools put
doesn't
my
mean you can't
tools.
trick it into doing what you want.
Oh, we
keep
also
saying
picked
that,
up
but this truck's
guy
dead as good
who's-
manners.
Tell you what, how about we do a little
I
wager?
forget what his name is,
I
but he
bet
just
I can
follows
get
us
that truck
everywhere,
up
which
and run before the end of the
I
night.
looked it up because I
If
wasn't sure if
win,
it's
you
like there was
stop
something we were
second
supposed to do with them.
If you lose,
apparently he's just
you'll have to make lunch every
just
day.
gonna keep following
for a
us
week.
everywhere. So until he dies or something happens. So all right, let's talk to the doc. The other doc, not our doc. A linebacker in a lab coat, this doctor is clearly weary, but works feverishly to bandage the bloody head of an unconscious young woman.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Understood, brother.
We do anything to help? He looks bleakly at the corpses lying in cots.
You're a bit late. But sure, I've got something for you. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it. If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. What do you say?
Hey Jason, welcome to chat. And then I'm glad that you like the vibe and everything. I'm not doing Discord or anything right now, so I mean a follow would be is sweet actually. Oh yeah, no, thank you for the follow too. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the Streamlabs setup. But I'm not doing Discord or anything, but I appreciate your support. So okay, I'll work as your doctor. Rangers, I just need... Okay, so it sounds like we might actually pick up a doctor for the HQ. Yeah, welcome aboard, Dr. Parker.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together?
I don't think... I think we're good.
See you at the base, then.
Oh, no, we definitely need some...
Rangers,
Okay.
I'd chat. But there's a lot to wrap
Don't
up
get
before I
cute.
make my way to your headquarters.
Sorry.
Rangers, I'd
I
chat.
didn't know they
But there's a lot to
existed
wrap
until
up
my
before
pa
I make
told
my
me
way
about
to your
this old
headquarters.
man's farm.
Okay, so we probably should have picked up Alf while we were there in case we get into a fight. So I think I am just going to have to drop the medic pack. And then it looks like Marshal Quan picked up another level, so we got 3 skill points. Yeah, we can go level 8. This ass. It's only 3 too at level 8, which is pretty good. So we'll put the points into there, and then let's do charisma. Maybe speed. Yeah, he's kind of the most all-around character that we have. Most of the others are a little bit more specialized, but yeah. Okay, so that is good. And then, yeah, we're just kind of looking to see if there's anything new going on in town.
Got nothing to say to you. Talk to our mom.
Right, okay, so it's Mama Carter that we need to talk to, because she was behind the refugees. Grizzled and gnarled as an old oak tree, the round little woman scowls at you from under her scarf, eyes invisible and a face that has more wrinkles than skin.
The hell do you want from Mama Carter?
We met some refugees at the bazaar. They said you hired smugglers to sneak them into Colorado Springs. Scrapes at a yellow tooth with a dirty crest. Okay.
Maybe so. Where are those refugees now?
They're on their way here. We bought them passage on a caravan.
Law keepers with a conscience? Well, shit. I wouldn't have guessed it. I owe you for keeping those refugees safe. Ain't nobody else around here who's willing to lift a finger for them.
That's basically true. So, they definitely are not going to be happy that I helped them out.
So, what's it gonna be, hmm? You know I was breaking the city's law, conspiring with smugglers and all that. You gonna haul me in?
She'll be safe in the Ranger lockup. Reyes would want her in jail. He's a powerful man to have as a friend. And the Rangers could use some powerful friends.
Well, am I under arrest?
Okay, so now we got a real decision. So we could arrest her and take her back to the Ranger HQ and she'd be good. Now, we're on your side. Keep helping the refugees, and we'll look the other way. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. So if Colorado Springs has a problem with that, then that's their problem. So I know we get along with them right now, but I don't have a problem with it.
That's good. Real good. I'll start looking for some new smugglers.
You mean we'll start looking, right, Mama?
No, I'm sending 3 of you boys to work for these Rangers. You're damn good at fixing cars. I want you to help out around their garage. Whatever orders they give you, follow them. They're fine people, and we owe them. And you Rangers, take care of my boys. They're better mechanics than they are conversationalists, and they'll keep your trucks roaring like mountain lions. Hope they'll be a big help to you.
Okay,
Bobby,
so that was
Jess,
definitely...
Jimmy, gather up your things. You're working for the Rangers now.
Definitely an impactful decision. So, the refugees now love us, and we're disliked by the 100 families, which are the rich people.
Rangers, check me out. Thanks so much for ensuring we got this shipment of power armor.
What kind of pansy ass needs power armor for walking the beach? Looking good. No one's gonna mess with you now.
Hell yeah. Though, I usually only have those dirty refugees to smack around. Sorry your kid is starving and you lost everything, miss, but pay for food like everyone else. Am I right?
Okay, that got a little bit awkward. But the marshals love us. So, yeah, it's not really where we're going with that, but...
Anyway, these refugee vermin aren't going to punch themselves. Thanks again, Rangers.
Like I said, I try and do the right thing in this game.
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes to buy up and turn into
Sometimes.
players.
Seriously.
Okay.
Why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckaties?
That's where we're in. Layout changed since we were last here?
All Joe's fault.
I feel like
Maybe I'll join
let me pull up the map.
You can
I'm all discombobulated.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Okay, yeah, the Marshall station is down here, and we were just at the market square, and then we want to head down Broadway. Right? Okay, we're going the right direction.
Did you just give me a hickey?
For treason.
So if I didn't explain it before, the 100 families, the ones who now dislike us, they're the rich, influential people in Colorado Springs. So the patriarch we're good with, who runs everything, but not the rich people.
November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by. It's a big improvement over the basic stuff we had before. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but he'd like to know who we want to dedicate this statue to.
Statue of Vargas. I don't been on that one. I forgot who Vargas is, or maybe it's from the earlier games. Who we want to dedicate this statue to. Yeah, we'd like to honor the fallen Ranger, our HQ.
Good call, November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered if the worst comes to pass may boost camaraderie. I'll pass it along. Over and out.
Watch yourselves.
Yeah, okay, so you can already tell just from them disliking us, like, we're getting a lot more aggressive.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
More aggressive for people.
If you'd like to sign up as a volunteer for next week's annual Praise the Patriarch dinner, please inform
I'll be praying that you come back safe from Aspen, Rangers, and that you bring my Hardy home alive. May the good Lord keep you safe.
Yeah, here he is, Gideon Reyes.
I heard you were speaking to some people at the refugee camp. Do you have any news?
We found the smuggler's accomplice, but we're not gonna arrest her. She hasn't done anything wrong.
I can't say I'm not disappointed. I'd hoped you'd have more foresight than this. You may think you're helping the refugees, but you're not. If they keep coming, this whole city will starve. Unless it tears itself apart first. Idealism is easy. Finding real solutions is hard. I hope your naivete hasn't doomed my city.
Yeah, okay, so now they hate us. So that's getting right into it. Right?
Good day to you.
Be vigilant, for the deluge could come at any time. Perhaps it's already begun in the dying East, sweeping a tide of refugees across the plains.
Okay, so we finished the Pool House mission. Yeah, because we got a jailer, a medbay doctor, an armory, quartermaster, and garage mechanic. And we handled the bizarre thing. So do we still have... We've got a, like, synth hunting mission. There it is, on mobile death, so... Yeah, so Gideon Reyes, the head of one of the 100 families, has offered his services. We let Mama Cotter continue smuggling refugees into Colorado Springs. Reyes was unhappy to hear this, but Mama Cotter sent her sons to work at our garage. So yeah, we can kind of see where we sit with things. We're better with the 100 families hate us. Patriots Marshals love us. Monster Army likes us, and the Wastelander refugee love us. So, fame. Yeah, so our fame has gone up for sure. But yeah, we're pretty deep in the red with the 100 families. So, okay. So what are we gonna do next? Close this one. So Wolf's Hunt was one we picked up a lot earlier before we did all the bizarre stuff. So, yeah. So Gary NaCl Wolf, a merc who's, what is that, sodium chloride? Wolf, a merc who's had dealing with the Rangers in Arizona, showed up at Ranger HQ and offered to pay us if we bring him the head of the synth that's hiding in downtown Colorado Springs. So Wolf shot up Colorado Springs trying to kill a synth, but it gave him the slip. The cowboy antics pissed off Sheriff Daisy, and she kicked Wolf out. He knows the synth is somewhere downtown and wants to find it, kill it, and bring him head. Okay, so I think...
Don't forget, bingo is at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays.
I feel like
Bring
I did
your own wine.
try to... talk to the sheriff, but I'm going to do it again because it's so long I forgot. We're also going to confiscate this cyborg chicken. Sleeky, muscular, and more raptor than foul, this cybernetically enhanced chicken cuts an unmenacing, menacing figure. It paces and prowls, clearly displeased at your presence. Just giving us cold glare. Fall in, soldier. You're a ranger now. It does not hesitate. Chicken simply falls into sinuous lockstep, every inch the trained warrior. Okay, so now we have another one. Again. Yeah, we got a pretty good crew going.
Breaker 19, this here's Dead Red calling the November Cowboys. You reading me out there, caballeros? You all recovered from that big old Colorado welcome that Dorsey's gave ya?
Dead Red calling the November Cowboy. We read you. Who's this?
Ha! Ain't you nosy?
You're calling us.
Switch over to 27.065 megahertz. All will be revealed.
Switch to 27.065 megahertz. Hello?
Howdy, Rangers. Sorry about the clowning. Have to keep a low profile these days. This is your old pal Angie, otherwise known as Ranger Colonel Angela Death.
Who?
Huh. Forgotten already. Damn. Well, I served under General Vargas back when we were fighting that creep, Matthias the Messiah. Got sent out here to Colorado to reconnoiter a while back, and well, things took an unexpected turn.
Ranger Command has been wondering what happened.
I'll bet. We came out here for the same reason as you, because Command was hoping they could make an alliance with the Patriarch and get some, foreign aid. Trouble was, the more we snooped around, the more we realized that good old Pappy Buchanan was a bloody-handed dictator that the Rangers shouldn't have nothing to do with.
Oh, okay. Because I've got a lot to do with the Patriarch right now. So that's a little awkward.
Unfortunately, Command didn't want to hear it. Told us they were going to make the deal anyway. Too desperate to be particular. We took a vote, the squad and me, and decided that just wasn't the Ranger way. Instead, we made a pact to take Buchanan down and help Colorado become the home of freedom that Arizona could have been if the Rangers hadn't lost the Citadel to Matthias.
Why are you telling us this?
Why do you think? We want you on our side, but not without seeing for yourself that Buchanan's a conniving shitbag. That's why I was calling. There's a man you should talk to, locked up in an old bunker in Broadmoor Heights and guarded by mercs. So you may have to do a little shooting to get to him. But when you do, ask him about his beefs with the Patriarch. It'll open your eyes.
What man? How do we find him?
His name is Ironclad Cordite, a warlord of the Eastern Plains, and one goddamn tough son of a bitch. As to how you find him, I'm a little shaky on the details, but I'm told there's a hidden hatch on some monument at Buchanan Park in Broadmoor Heights. And listen, when you do find him, bust him out of there and do what you can to keep him alive. He could help you with Liberty later. Also, if you need more firepower, he's got a shotgun for a left arm.
I get the feeling in this game that he literally has a shotgun as a left arm. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the Patriarch would approve of any of this.
I don't reckon he would, no. But then he wouldn't approve of you talking to me either.
We'll check it out when we're done with what we're doing now.
Gracias, compadres, and good luck. I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
Okay, so yeah, the definitely starting to get a lot more consequences, and I get the feeling we might not be friends with the Patriarch by the end of this game. I've always gotten a little vibe from him, so. Alright, so Doc, I don't know, I feel like we need to get his skills up, his like big guns and explosives. But yeah, Doc's a little, I mean, he's my favorite character of all of them. So, first aid, hard ass, big guns, explosives, and nerd stuff. So I think I want to beef up explosives and nerd stuff. And then, yeah, Doc is going to be super smart, so we're going to put more in intelligence. And then Lucia, yeah, her small arms is getting up there. I feel like we could get Lucia another talent. Because she has survival and weapon modding. I feel like I could give her leadership too, so at least Singh has that. Yeah, we'll do that. And her awareness is maxed out, so I think we could do more strength. Because she's a little squishy right now, so okay, that's that. And then let's check out the mission log and see what Right, okay. So Lords of War, which is actually right around our level range right now. But right now I think we're going to do this simple. I'm still going to work my way.
Refugees flood the city! Reyes says Rangers are to blame!
Back to Deputy, and that...
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
Static sound is what we're looking for. So if we can find what that's coming from, then we'll be good.
What do you need, Rangers? What's on your mind?
A man named Gary Wolf stopped by our HQ. He says you threatened to shoot him on sight.
Damn right I did. Crazy bastard was firing live rounds in the middle of the street. Put some bullet holes in the side of the museum. He tells me he's hunting some kind of fancy robot, and he demands that I stay out of his way. Bet you can guess how that went over.
Hands that I stay out of his way.
Nobody shoots up these streets. Not without my say-so, anyway.
Well, can we...
That's good old-fashioned Colorado justice. We slap lawbreakers into the pillories, strip them down, and let the cold do its work.
Never been to Colorado, but I'm curious, is that just a thing there?
You can't go easy on traitors and criminals, not in a place like this.
Nice, but...
Not with the Wasteland right outside the walls. Only thing keeping us civilized is the law, and folks need to see what happens to people who break it. Best damn outfit in the city. We're independent and tough as hell. Only person we answer to is the Patriarch. No offense to the 100 families, but they're not welcome in the Marshalls. My boys and girls are ordinary folks who had to struggle for what they've got. That's the way I like it. Oh, I've been here a long time, Rangers. Started out as the Patriarch's bodyguard about 30 years ago, and he liked my style. Guess I was a cute young thing back then. After I helped him whoop the Plains gangs, he put me in charge of the Marshals. Been doing the job ever since. Never gave him cause to complain. I keep things nice and peaceful around here. All right. What have you got for me?
Okay, so she doesn't really seem to want us to be, like, shooting...
Roger that.
...at people in the city, so... We'll look at the mission log again just to see if there's a... So we're find this robot. Alright, so I'm gonna save here, because, I don't know, counter might pick off. I think I remember he had said something, there's definitely something about the radio frequency.
Conspiracy unmasked! Rangers in league with human smuggling ring!
They could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Okay. Yeah, so it just saved, and I had a feeling it was this building in the middle of town, because it's like one of the only things I haven't explored. So, I'm gonna do another save. In case this goes poorly.
Came here for every class trip we ever had. Is Buchanan a man?
Oh, it's like a nice again.
Yeah, this whole place is a gloss. But who wants to hear all the ugly details?
Artificial limbs and augmentations taken from the bodies of defeated Scar collectors after the legendary Battle of Pumpkin Center, where the Patriarch defeated the Savage Warlord. Eastern Plains War. So I think we gotta get the power back on. Uniform of a soldier in the monster army, the gang that terrorized Colorado Springs until the Patriarch defeated them and won their fealty. Bullet holes and blood show the fierceness of fighting. Old Baldy. Mechanical eagle in red, white, and blue top hat slumps on a rustic perch.
Why, hello there! My name's Old Baldy, and this here is the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum, or, as I like to call it, home. Me and my friends here, dedicated, telling the story of old Saul Buchanan and the refounding of the great state of Colorado, which is just the first step in Saul's plan to bring back the good old United States of America. Now, just stroll from stage to stage, and we'll tell you the story along the way. It's as simple as that. Any questions before you go?
Tell us Buchanan's story.
Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but it begins with Saul's humble start in this very town, and it follows the trials and tribulations he faced uniting the 100 families, defeating the monster army, and bringing peace and security to Colorado. And, in case you were worried, it's suitable for children of all ages.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, come on, Baldy. Just tell us the story.
Stop! Step back! It is against museum rules to fondle the displays.
Did Buchanan make this museum for himself?
Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. No, sir. It was the 100 families who built this place as a gracious thank you to the Patriarch for all he's done for them.
Are you the American Eagle?
Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait a minute. Let me give you my good side. There you go. I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But now that Patriarch Buchanan's rebuilding America, I'm starting to feel like my old self again.
Have you seen any sense around here?
I'm sorry, friend. I'm afraid I don't know that word.
I feel like old Baldy is the synth. That's all we want to know. Thanks.
Great! Then on with the show! Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree. Swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. all his schooling before he could talk. Showed all his teachers a thing or two. When he taught them that a fact didn't have to be true. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The strongest of men! You can say that again.
That was a pretty sweet poem. Alright, snap me.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Old Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, and drove them back to the desolate east, and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The truest of men. You could say that again. The 100 families came to CEO Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things. Still saw raise their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The truest of men. You could say that again.
Okay, I get the feeling like it might not have gone over that smoothly, but I wasn't there, so okay.
With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal. If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal. Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The truest of men. You could say that again.
I like the choir in the background. It's a nice touch. Okay, we'll open this generator. And I get the feeling our synth might be behind there.
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indians. So mercy for the merciless was his stand. So he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The truest of men. You can say that again.
Catchy. Okay. Okay. Worm in formaldehyde. A jar of formaldehyde containing a large worm-like creature with a clawed tail and a gaping mouth. The boldly designed label reads, "Fetal slide rock bolter. You decide." I have no idea. Okay, that got us a new recipe. This is a weird one. Ammunition. New tour introduction version. Play in case no staff is present.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the Patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
Yeah, they seem to be very much against us touching exhibits. So, still... Brainwave destabilizer. It's actually... Microwaves can scramble neural pathways, making targets friends with foes. May cause tumor. I think that might be good for talk. Energy, 40 energy cells. Wow. A Flamen worker. Called tech 150 years ago, pretty finicky today. Okay, so we got some good loot back here. No sin. Sword of Nelius Dorsey, who led his clan in an attempted coup against the Patriarch. Nelius and the Dorseys were defeated after a treacherous attempt on the Patriarch's life. Now they're known. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna take a look at this. So Doc has an energy. But it does a lot more damage. So, I'm not sure how I feel about switching that one out. We also could use... Yeah, maybe we can... No, we can't give him... Give him the haircut. And then the flamethrower I don't think is better than what Doc already has. Because I think this is something that do. Yeah, we've got something better than that already, so it's 287, so we'll probably sell that. And yeah. Okay. There we go. Can of baked beans from the bunker where the Patriarch's family waited out the deluge of fire. Canned food like this was all they had to eat, unlike today when the Patriarch has provided us with fresh greenhouse-grown vegetables.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, and drove them back to the desert. Colorado, an endless peak. The 100 families came to see you spring, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things. Still sorry. With the family to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's resort. He lined them all up and he cut them all down to flat. Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but old Saul proved his vibe was worse than his part. And so mercy for the merciless was his stand. So he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man.
Weird. I feel like
Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivor.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Old Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves, strong as an ox at 80. The 100 families came to see you spring, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things. Still saw raise their heads to the circling wings of the soldiers who were waiting time like this.
yeah, it keeps going off. Like but I don't get it.
Families behind us all went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's resort. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flap the inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flap and made him a deal.
If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal.
Flap signed up on the dotted line. Now his mom was keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. Truest of man, you can say that again.
I feel like some puzzle. Let's go outside. I wonder if there's something with that outside that like gives some clue to what's going on here. Yeah, so it's weak out here, and then it gets stronger when we go in there, but I don't see anything. And gotta go behind this fence. Yeah, the loudest is when we're right here, but there's like... And then I know that there's like a little electronic thing here that connects to these boxes. Okay, I get back. I gotta look this up. Okay, so Wolf's Hunt. I'm asking ChatGPT to see if it can give us a hint. Families behind them all went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal. If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal. Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. Thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from a baby. Let's say the northwestern exhibit is what? With the families behind them all went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown. I'm not. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal. If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal. Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? The truest of men. You can say that again. Wait, on the broadcast? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we just have to click on the right animatronic. The animatronic figure is dressed like a marshal and differentiates it from any of the figures in the play. And yet, your radio is picking up weird noise from the spot, the sort of digital transmissions that should be coming in, according to Gary Wolf. Okay. Okay, so your name October 11th, so we could just ask them. Use your radio to create a feedback on the synth's broadcast frequency, which stunned the synth. You're just a dummy like all the rest. We're gonna shoot you and find out. Alright, synth, the jig's up. Come quietly or you're dead. Hack the marsh trigger. Use your radio. Yeah, let's use a radio. Test whether or not it is. So, with a few tweaks, your radio emits a strange oscillating screech. As it grows louder, something at the base of the synth's neck pops. Its eyes swivel to meet yours, but it can't move any other part of its body.
What did you do to me? Let me go!
Easy now. Don't be hasty. Why don't we talk?
Tourmaline says we shouldn't talk to humans, but I don't want to die.
Of course you don't. But let's just take it easy. Let me ask you some questions.
I guess. What do you want to know?
We want to know more about you.
I don't even know much about me. I haven't been alive for long.
Who are you?
My name's October 11. I'm from Arizona. At least, that's where we started.
Why are you called October 11?
It's the first thing I said. That's what Tourmaline told me. I woke up and I said it. October 11. I know it's important because it's always in my head, but I can't remember why.
Why do you sound like a kid?
Tourmaline says I was made to trick humans, but I got put in the wrong body. I should be in a little body. Then no one could guess what I was. I could be safe.
Who put you in that body?
Another synth, I think. I don't remember. The first thing I remember is waking up with Tourmaline in a house. We were hiding. Tourmaline says we were together for a while before that, but that's as far back as I know.
Let's ask you something else.
Okay.
Tell us how you got to Colorado.
We fled across the mountains from Arizona. It was just Tourmaline and me, but we picked up signals from others like us. We thought maybe we'd find a safe place.
Who's Tourmaline?
My protector. Another synth like me. We got separated and I'm on my own now.
We heard you and Tourmaline killed some people. Is that true?
Tourmaline called it preemptively defending ourselves. All humans want to kill synths, so we've got to kill them first. It's a matter of survival. I don't want to be turned off.
How did you end up in this museum?
Some human hunters came for us and we ran. There was a fight and I lost Tourmaline. I couldn't go back. They were chasing me. So I hid here.
I'll ask you something else.
Okay.
You can't stay here forever. What do you intend to do now?
All I want to do is get out of here and find someplace better to hide. Somewhere far away from this city. Will you let me go?
Are you going to kill more people?
If they find me, I'll have to kill them. If humans know where I am, they'll hunt me down and turn me off.
Will you tell us what Tourmaline is?
I won't! You'll kill him if I do! Anyway, I'm not really sure where he went.
We can't let you go, but we won't kill you either. You're under arrest.
No! Never let them take you! That's what Tourmaline says. I'll break out before you can put your fingers in my brain. I'll kill everyone else there! You've got two choices. Let me go or kill me.
Yeah, I tried with this one. You know, I was hoping that maybe we could find a way here where, I mean, they've already killed people, and they've said basically that if someone finds them again, they're going to kill them. So I don't think it would make sense to let them go. So, destroy the synth while it's incapacitated.
No! Don't! Please!
All these animatronics. They don't have a lot of health, so that's good, but there's a lot of them, so I guess we kind of avoided that because of the hacking skills that we have, so. Okay, so we've done that, so I think we'll go back to headquarters and talk to Wolf about what just went down, so. Yeah, that was rough.
Nope. That's kind of.
I didn't really want to do that,
Always
and,
watching them, shopping, and walking home.
and maybe if we had let them go, that would have played out differently. But like I said, we asked pretty directly, like, are you gonna kill people again? They said they would. So.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Real shady characters. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have business with the Rangers, but won't specify what it is to us. Ring any bells?
Sound familiar. Okay. La Perla? No idea.
Figured. We'll keep them outside the base for you to deal with in good time. Over and out.
Okay, so let's look at the map. We... I think... Yeah, never mind. Okay. Ranger HQ.
Hello? Red Hats? Is this thing on? This is Charlie Nose!
Oh, Charlie. Okay. We know Charlie. He was at Little Vegas. He was the mafia dude. I forget. He was like his dude. He likes to make up things, but you don't have to yell, Charlie.
Oh, sorry. Glad I got a hold of you, Red Hat friends. Your old friend Charlie is at it again. I found the way to increase our fortunes. How does that sound? Over!
Still yelling. Tell us more, but please more quietly.
Oh, sorry. Listen closely. Charlie Nose You visited the bazaar, and you know how important it is to trade in Colorado. And more importantly, how wealthy it is. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Without your help, they'd already be gone. But sooner or later, someone is gonna wipe them out. So why not make it a cartel stronghold? With your help, it'll be easy, and you'll be well compensated for your contribution.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Really now, Red Hats? What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? Here's what I'll do. I'll give you some time to think about it. When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find us in a hideout near the old parking lot, outside the bazaar. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no reason at this point to just can't do anything with the monsters. I mean, they actually seem to be probably the, you know, aside from being a little, I mean, they seem to probably be the closest thing to good guys we've come across so far. They definitely didn't used to. So there's that. But whatever Charlie's up to in the cartel, I feel like, yeah, they might be able to take it and hold it, but I get the feeling they might be worse. So unless like something changes and they're gonna be bad, so I think we probably actually might want to tip them off about that. So I'll have to think about that, but though whether do we want to tell them about it or just kind of let things happen as they happen. Yeah, I feel like we should probably yeah, because they're not trying to war with things, they're actually at peace with the patriarch, so there's that. But anyways, we're back at the base, so we're home again. So much has happened.
Hey now, Rangers. It's good to see you. Y'all got a nice place here.
How are you boys settling in?
Can't complain. There's a lot of space here. Lots of room for growth. If we work at it, this is gonna be one hell of a place. Might even be able to build some lofted bedrooms over the garage. Move Mama over here. We'll see.
What are you up to?
Just setting up right now. I hope you don't mind the fact that we've added our own little touches to the place.
I like the beer sign in the back. You need our help with anything?
Actually, as you know, Mama won't let Tommy come with us on account of the fact that he's her favorite. Unfortunately, that's left us a bit short-handed. Anyway, I heard stories about a genius mechanic up in the bazaar, so if you ever find yourself out there, maybe you could look into that.
We'll help you get a new wrench jockey.
Knew we could count on you, Rangers.
We're looking to buy something.
Well, sure.
Ranger Star Ornament, Big Damn Hero. Chicken Ornament? Ooh. And a Rhino Cannon. What do we got? Okay, so we could do a main grade with the deliverer chassis. Although I kind of want to get a feel for like what we can do and how this works.
Can't help you folks, sorry. Bobby's the boss here.
That Valor kid doesn't sound much more stable than his brother.
You see my ranch? Nope. Pretty sure you're holding it right there.
You blind? That's mine, boy.
It's got my initials.
Not sure if anyone told you, but your names start with the same letter.
On top of this plastic jug is a handle next to a wide opening with a screw-on lid. The bottom, narrow enough to fit in a cup holder, has a spout with an attached plug. The Arapaho sigil is painted on the front. It smells like a motor. General Bragg's fancy hood wax lubricant. Give your car the treatment it deserves with the greatest product to come out of Carolina. Guaranteed to get your car looking sparkling clean while protecting it from the elements. It will also ensure you'll be able to smoothly slide across the hood of your getaway vehicle while fleeing the long arm of Johnny Law. Okay. I wonder if these regen are like spawn. Okay, so we've got Private Duncan and Jimmy Cotter. And Bob Cotter.
If there's something you need, you come to me. Well, sure.
I feel like we already... got like a big cannon. The vehicle over in Colorado Springs. Although I don't see it. I also don't know how we would install it.
Busy here. Sorry about that.
Can't help you folks, sorry. Bobby's the boss here.
That just takes us to the next area. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Good luck out there.
I need some help! I need some help!
Yes, Rangers. I'm so glad you're back. My wife and I need help. Raiders strap bombs to us with some kind of proximity trigger. If we get near each other, they'll blow up.
When did this happen? You've just been chilling. Okay. Why do you need Rangers for this?
Our friends died and no one else will come. Most people are afraid of bombs, but not you, right?
It depends on how big of a bomb, but where's your wife?
I think she's over by the big entrance. I'm not sure because we know if we get too close to each other, we'll be turned into wall smears. I miss her a lot.
Why would someone do this?
I don't know. Some psychos jumped our group and knocked us out. We all woke up with bombs strapped on.
I mean, to be fair, like, in this universe, like, that's really something someone would do just for fun, so...
Those lunatics were laughing when they told us how the bombs worked and let us go. My friends didn't believe them. There were parts of them everywhere.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, so they work. We know that. As you move closer, he holds up a hand and backs up.
Wait! There's a special trigger. You have to disarm both bombs at the same time, or they'll explode. Same if we get too close. Please, send people to my wife so you can disarm them at the same time.
You're able to get a glimpse of the bomb before you step back. It looks like the bomb is made from paper tubes spray painted red and connected to a handheld radio with ordinary string. We'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Rangers. We thought we were dead for sure.
We gotta find his wife. Alright, and then we've got a Perla, and then slaver, trapper, slaver, enforcer, slaver, hunter. A woman stands like a queen amongst a gang of hard men. She gives you a sleepy, dangerous smile.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell, with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, hmm? Want to find her for us?
A girl you own? Are you slavers?
That bothers you? You find it unethical? You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left.
Who are you?
I'm La Perla. And these
Swoops out an arm to encompass her retinue.
are my boys.
What's the girl's name?
Nellie. No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-pat.
You're despicable. You want nothing to do with this.
Now. You haven't heard the deal yet. You might change your mind. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb.
How do you know about these sealed rooms?
Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I thought about it for like half a second. But they did come. It just doesn't seem very honorable. They didn't come in they came in peace. So, to talk, and so we don't want to do that. But we definitely don't do business with slavers.
And I thought you were more enlightened than that. Oh well. Guess someone else will be finding our lamb for us.
That's pretty much correct. So that puts me like right midway through the stream. So I think our scary Sim 80 dude is up. Where is he? He just.
I need some help!
Yeah, so this is our guy who thinks that he's gonna get blown up. Ah, here he is. Yeah, it's Salty Wolf.
Find that synth in Colorado Springs yet?
Yeah, I don't like this guy at all, but yeah, here's its head. Here's the bounty.
Oh, no muss, no fuss. How about that? All right, then. Here's the cash, as promised. Now, one more thing. I was kinda afraid you'd be as pussy as the AZ Rangers, but it looks like you're serious. So I've got another proposal for you. We need a base of operations for our synth hunt, and it looks like you've got plenty of space. What do you say? Can we set up shop here?
Well, I don't like these guys at all. But I think they do seem to be pretty serious, and at least their violent rage is directed. Sounds terrible, it's intense, but not, which is good. And I have a feeling that because of the way that it ended with October 11, we're gonna have some synth problems in the future. So I think for the time being, let's just entertain it. So you don't seem to like the Rangers, or you want to hang around?
Ranger squad I ran with in AZ was a chicken outfit. Failed to utilize me properly. Paid the price for it. But you did okay here, so I'm giving you a chance.
Fine, you can stay.
Great. We'll find a corner and keep out of the way. And just to make the deal sweeter, how'd you like to pick up a few more bounties?
What other bounties?
Like I told you, synths communicate with each other long distance. That means when I hack October 11's head, I'll be able to find its friends. Unfortunately, we're still on the trail of a pack of eastbound synths right now, so we can't stop and hunt for these. But it's got to be done, so I'll pay you to do it. Cash for each head. You want the job?
See what we can do.
You're not exactly filling me with confidence, but all right. Let me crack this egg.
Wolf takes the head, expertly opens it, and wires it into a portable computer in his backpack and begins. After a few minutes, he nods and turns the screen toward it. Shows a map dotted with...
You see that light in the center? That's our current location. Actually, October 11's head. Those other lights around the middle one? Those are the other synths.
One looks real close to Denver. Anything you can tell us about it?
A lot of interference. Maybe near a radio tower. Maybe two. Lots of other smaller EM signals, too. Probably got a whole bunch of robots around to protect it.
About that little one, how about one that's a little further out from Denver?
There's some wobble in the location signal, which means it's bouncing off the mountains from the foothills. That flickering means there's interference, so it's probably underground. Maybe it's coming from some kind of bunker or mine. Or maybe a nuclear silo inside a dormant volcano. Like some kind of supervillain.
One in the Aspen area that keeps flickering.
Signal's imprecise, bouncing around. Maybe in the mountains. Great. The sooner you end them, the sooner you get paid.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think with the synths, I mean, we have a chance to talk them out of whatever's going on. Then I'll try to do that. But unfortunately, the synth, it seems to be like they attack on site. So it might actually be worth pursuing this, even if it's not the most good feely work. So, inscription reads, in honor of General Vargas and all the Rangers who gave their lives for a better world.
Sato is my hero. Never eaten this well in my life.
definitely from an earlier game. I think this maybe...
Over here! Please help me!
Ah.
My God, Rangers! I thought I was dead. My husband and I need help. These psychopaths tied bombs to us. But if we get near each other, they'll explode.
Examine the bomb.
No! The failsafe! You have to disarm both bombs at the same time, or they'll explode! Send someone over to my husband, please!
Quick look at the bomb is all you need to realize it's mostly duct tape and red spray paint. If there's any actual explosives in there, the flimsy twine attached certainly will detonate. See what we can do.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die for sure.
Okay, so we've got Doc here, and then I think we'll have the professor.
Split 'em up! Open fire!
Oh my god. I did not expect that at all. Okay.
We're in it now.
Okay, Doc, I think we can... I'm a little worried for... yeah, for our professor over here. Kind of off on his own. Move him here, and then Marshall. I do kind of want to just finish this top up, but it's 2 health, and I think the sentries will probably get it, so... Oh, he's got a 95% chance from there. She's definitely taking one for the team. This one. And then Higgs, Higgs needs to get the hell out of there. don't want to waste the on this. I don't think it's... I think we're going to be okay. I mean, I love that you can, like, more or less use the entirety of the and that we're finally getting to actually, like, fight here. Such hicks here. Sweet, he gets a free second action. Oh, shoot. Oh, she can just keep deploying soft ups. That's gonna be difficult. I mean, the fact that they can just keep throwing sop ups out left and right makes this fight so much harder. These things, like she can just pick out. Great. We need to get Doc. No, I think we could take down that sop up. So we'll get Doc over here. Shock mace. Believe it or not, these weapons were born out of a prank war that got out of hand. And then Red's orders. Okay, we'll have to read through that afterwards. Yeah. Get some healing done. This weapon isn't particularly effective against this guy. He's got 2 attacks, so and it will be a kill if he lands. Better than his other one. Yeah, it's because of the frost it doesn't do well against robots, so okay, we'll just roll the dice. This. Got it. Okay. You shattered a frozen enemy. Okay. Got a little bit of a got an achievement for that, so that's cool. Send William up there and so he's in position to go absolutely nuts on him. I don't know how far we have to move Zing up, so we'll just get into it. It's not too much for me, I think. I wonder if that will actually get him in range. Might be better just to get him up here so he can heal our dude. So we can see you need to be fairly close to be able to do much. I think we'll set her up here, and then she'll be in position to move next turn. Maybe here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll set her up to ambush. There's not a lot of cover space left. Want to just like go back for ammunition, but pretty exhausted right now. He had a 9% hit chance. Okay, that was a waste of it. Maybe we could just get Doc.
You are going to die. Embarrassed.
Moving to flank.
William might end this. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think it got to people. Do we? We need to actually use this now. I feel like I thought we recruited a doctor, but maybe I... Level 13. Tactical armor. Okay. Okay, so Doc is gonna get flamethrower. The tactical. I like the machine shop chest for sure. Yeah, that's not as fun, but we'll find something. Was he strong? No, he's still. But he did get a level, so see if we can. Okay. Now we can use this Chemtech helmet, which has a healing bonus and resistance to poison, plus 8 armor. He loses 1 mechanic. It looks sweet though, which is a big factor in the decision, so we'll do that, and then we will get him that mechanic stall. Oh, I like that. Energy damage is increased by 0.5 bonus damage for every point of arm target. Okay. Ding. Get her lock picking up 8 now. Definitely do. Get her more defense things. William really is just kind of our animal whisperer slash berserker melee dude, so there's not as much finesse there. Coordination. So we've got that. The army flamethrower will sell. Flamethrower will sell. The shock mates. So this is the one that I think we have both, but we mostly have been using bladed weapon because it gets an extra attack. So I think. It's way better as a blunt weapon, so. Damage versus robots and vehicles is higher. So I think that's great. Okay. So now he has that to use against certain enemies. I almost want to use the brainwave destabilizer for Doc. Give Marshall some grenades. Good. Oh, and then there's that note. Yeah, here it is, red. Oh, red of blood. Though its roots rot in the dry dirt, the desert weed continues to spread. It sprouted on the fetid coast and now stretches, ever searching for new earth to invest. Thus you are called upon and your bones fortified, your veins filled with fire, your flesh wrapped in fate. Hurt the star, O red of blood, teach the weeds to keep their own garden. Show them they were right to molder in their prison. Okay, that does not. Scroll is well preserved, though it shows signs of constant exposure to harsh elements. Decorative but vaguely unsettling calligraphic borders surround the ceremony and proclamation, written in bold cursive script. I have no idea what that's going on about or who these guys were. That again. Desert weed. Maybe that's Arizona. It sprouted on the Fetid coast and now stretches north, ever searching for new earth to infest. Thus you are called upon and anointed, your bones fortified, your faith. Hurt the star, O red of blood, the weeds to keep their own. Show them they were right. Prison. Okay, so I think that's just someone
Rangers.
Doesn't want to come. But I think we managed to do that without losing any of our people. Maybe. Yeah, so that was one of theirs. That worked out. Okay, we're gonna give the robot chicken back to you. Give that to you. Chickens appear to be engaged in group calisthenics. Yeah, can we have him stay here? Give him pig a belly. Pig rolls over and accepts the attention gleam. Okay, I'm gonna store Pig. I just, I feel like he's done a good job and been a good pig. So, maybe we can find like another animal to take out with us.
Here to serve.
Please, Miss Hackett. There's no reason to get so angry.
So much. Oh my god. At HQ. Okay.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones to give up our space?
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November, I'm glad you're here. There was an altercation in the barracks.
An altercation?
Nothing serious. No one was hurt. Some harsh words and a shove. Sergeant Grotesque's already put the recruit on latrine duty. A fair punishment.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time your recruits have had harsh words for us Rangers. You need to get your people under control.
Grotesque's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new Rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new Rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well, freeloaders.
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem's not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
This wasn't the first incident?
There have been plenty. Most of your Rangers are all right with us, but there's more than a few who ain't. Calling us names as they walk past, or telling us we're on borrowed time here, in our own home.
Yeah. Tricky.
Miss Hackett, I'm embarrassed. Part of the oath we take as Rangers is to protect the downtrodden. It hurts to hear that our recruits are failing to live up to that oath. Something must be done.
Yeah, well, we're waiting.
We gotta get a handle on this one way or the other. Enough chaos going on outside the base.
Don't need it when we get home, too.
Any suggestions for a fix?
Well, the warden here suggested we move into the brig. I suggested she shove that idea up her ass and leave us be. We were here first. We don't take up much space, and you said the barracks were ours when you first showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I get that we want to be good to them and everything, but there's a little bit, it's kind of a bit much. I don't know.
But things have changed since then, and they're not going to change back. If we're going to live side by side, we both have to be flexible.
Yeah, that's kind of thing. It's like, well, now it's a giant, like it's a big armored base, and you're kind of benefiting from the protection, so things are a little bit different now. So, okay, here's our decision.
Shoot.
Oh, wow, okay, so there's only three things that can be done. Either they can, I don't really want to throw them out in the cold. We won't go back on our deal, but adjustments have big. Make a deal, we stick to it, you stay where you are. Rangers, you have a problem with that, will be disciplined. I mean, I feel like that's just kicking the can down the road. Yeah, I'm gonna take the middle.
An excellent idea. You'll have more space, and it will keep you away from the malcontents.
What?
Okay, so if we had a little bit more kiss ass. Oh, well, this is actually neutral, but because we're loved with them. No, we always try to do right by Colorado's refugees. The solution isn't perfect, but this way we can get safety and shelter.
Guess you're right. I'll try to sell it to my people. And I appreciate your efforts to honor our deal under changing circumstances. They're not gonna like this.
Here to serve. This place is really coming together.
Yeah, I think the odds that that's the last we hear of them is low. I think there's gonna be an increase. Oh, there we go. We've got a doctor.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while, but I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need?
How's that patient of yours?
Fine. Everything is fine. For now.
We'd like to be patched up.
That's what you pay me for. Have a seat. I brought a few things over from the garage. Not much yet, but...
Oh, okay. So they actually have a shit ton of stuff that we can buy. We're doing pretty good on health packs. We're down to 12. And only costs 18. Huge. Good 8 to top us out at 20. I don't know how these ones work yet, so we'll figure that out. Okay. I think we're good here. And Herb,
I'm sorry to hear you killed that
I'm
synth.
sure Herb is up to something fun.
They're not all bad, you know.
So Herb, we found cloning himself, friends, in Colorado Springs, and we offered him a job. So you could keep an eye on him, instead of arresting him. Yeah, I could see why. He'd probably a little bit more fond for the synth, so. What do you think of Doc Parker?
He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, you know, evil. Thanks, Rangers!
I wonder if this is where we can enter in that the passcode. Enter the number La Perla. This device frees up your brain to focus on more important stuff, like what or who to have. Ink armor. Ooh, yeah. Ink helm. Ink legs. Alright, William's got some new armor. Although, I don't know, we're actually going to keep this armor. It's a healing. Yeah, actually the Savage helm. Still better. Oh, so who can we... William's the only one strong enough. Actually, I will hold on to it. Doc, we can give a PDA. Weird stuff. Excuse me. The door guarding this vault is obsessive. That on the wall. Okay.
How do they have our oil buried under their land?
You know, if Daisy would just let...
Putting them refugees in the brig feels a bit unkind, but it's better than being out in the cold. Happy to. Take a look.
God, definitely picked up some stuff. Sure. Generally speaking, I try not to buy stuff from places. Always more. But, oh, machine turret. Only 65. Yeah, we're gonna get... five of those guys. We've got decoys. A disco bot. Oh. Too bad it doesn't have space for a tape deck. Is my... Okay, so yeah, that actually goes with the problem that I quietly was had, which is that running low on stuff for him to actually combat. So I can give him back a turret. Save game. Just gotta do the rounds.
Exceptional job settling those dispossessed masses in a new location. Bravo!
Are manners really that important?
Rangers, manners are what separates man from bedraggled beast. Why, the very implication of such a question. Let us both seek wisdom in the book of nauseatingly correct manners. Chapter 16, Pernicious Pleasantries, line 33. It is of the utmost importance that manners come from deep within your being. For if those pleasantries are ever false, your very soul will be consumed by your depraved rudeness to your fellow man.
Wisdom.
So you see, Rangers, manners are critically important in everything you do. I hope dearly that I have answered your question. Let us never speak of this again. Felicitations.
How's our reputation here holding up?
I would say your reputation has improved dramatically. I haven't heard an impolite word about Team November in quite some time. Quite some time.
Can we see your goods?
Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
Okay, so mustache wax, a fix-it skill buff. It's kind of expensive. Grooming brush, a monocle, cigars, a rancher outfit. A hipster outfit.
Hey, November. Got a delivery for you.
Good job bagging that synth downtown. We scored some points with Daisy for that. Now, what can I help you with?
Got any deliveries for us?
An Arapaho caravaner dropped off a container full of goodies and said to thank you again for the save. I'll be here.
Clear access for commanders are. Dual authorization protocol failed. Hand presence required at primary access. classified. I believe they've got a lot more TVs up and running the last time we were here. Gonzalez seems at home behind his room. Salutes crisply as you approach.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrest to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve.
Tell us about your radio equipment.
The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know? This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means we can reach you pretty much no matter where you are in Colorado. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. It's possible you could even reach Arizona.
What do you think about the Patriarch?
I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado perfect? No, but it's a damn sight better than any alternative I've seen.
How do you feel about being part of the Rangers?
Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshals. It felt like I'd reached the end of what I could do for the people there. Proud to be a Ranger now.
You installed our car AI. Are you an expert?
Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise. Anytime.
Nice place they got here. Classy. Except I think somebody pissed on the...
Little food will smooth over the pain of that fight with the refugees.
You missed the bazaar?
No, not at all. There are so many wonderful people here who truly appreciate my cooking and actually chew before swallowing.
Heard any rumors around the mess hall?
There are a lot of people saying good things about the Rangers, but especially about November. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
What's cooking, Masato?
Only the best ingredients for my Rangers. It's hard to bring Colorado together with a stomach full of bitter rations.
I think Masato's probably one of my favorite characters in this game. He's like so upbeat. It's hard not to like. Okay, so he has cigarettes, hard drugs, and bacon. Also some cooked food. So like bison steaks. I think we actually have noodles, so for the time being, but good to know we have this. Looks like we got maybe just Scotch belt. Yeah, he looks like he's having a rough time here.
Huh? Who's that? Range tears? Oh, good stuff.
One of the characters. You know?
Is that you, Rangers? Boy, I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. This calls for a drink. Cheers! Hey, who drank my squeezins? What kind of a place is this?
Ooh, I hate to tell. We're not back from Colorado. We're still in Colorado. You're in Colorado.
You're drunk. If we was in Colorado, there'd be snow all over the place, and you'd all be wearing parkas. You gotta cut back on the squeezings.
Fair enough. Who are you and what are you doing in our bar?
Come on, Rangers! You know me! It's Scotchmo! Your pal! I fought Coach Chase with you! I helped you beat all them damn robots!
Sorry, Scotchmo. That was Team Echo.
You can't fool me with that stuff. I know who you are.
Hey, how did you get here?
What do you mean, how did I get here? I've been here the whole time. How did you get here? You got a screw loose.
Well, you're welcome to stay. Have a drink.
Well, don't mind if I do. Cheers! But I ain't here to drink, nuh-uh. I'm here to sign up. I want to be a ranger again, just like before. I know you Rangers been going through hard times, so I'm doing my patriotic duty and offering my services as a tired and true veteran. What do you say?
Thank you, Scotchmo. We'd be honored to have you. Welcome aboard.
Hot diggity! Give me a gun and point me at the bad guys. I'm... Ready? Lead on, Rangers!
Okay, well, we could have Scotchmo add him to our party. So he's a level 8 hobo, and he uses a signpost as a weapon. His skills are small arms. Wow. He's actually... I don't plan on changing him, but... yeah, his skills are small arm, sneaky shit, and lockpicking. And he's already at level 7 small arms. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said.
Dell says to trust you, so we're moving to the brig.
Jail cell's better than nothing, I guess. We'll still be warm and safe from the gangs.
You've had more time to explore the base than we had. Can I ask you about it?
Sure.
You touch any of the equipment in the war room?
Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down.
What's in the archive room?
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids.
That's all for now, thanks.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
They're probably just buying the monster army time. Someone's gonna take the bazaar from them sooner or later.
Hey, cuz! Why do you think these
Rangers keep trying to talk at us?
A dead synth is better than one loose in the city. Still, I would have liked to have done an interrogation and learned what its motives were. Well, I'm sure this was the safest course of action.
I think safe is probably the word there, so. How are the prisoners?
Not much to report. Everyone's behaving, relatively speaking. Good luck out there.
Okay. I think that's, yeah, we've done our walk around of the base. So, next up would be Cinema Verite. Find the old monster army bunker in the movie reels inside. So we're gonna go find a movie reel next time. Because I'm almost at the end of this, so we could take off, but I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. So I think I'm gonna wander over there, and yeah. So I'm going to save this, and then we'll do the roll off for the final 4. To get down to the final 2 games that we're gonna pick tomorrow for the game for next week. So, yeah, we'll just save here. We'll at the end of the stream pick the new game. I'm also gonna give a review for this one, so I've got a whole review system. I will say that like that Wasteland 3 of the 7 games I've played so far has been the best. Like, I think Dead Cells is a good game, but it doesn't really have much of it. It's just fun. The Wasteland has I struggle with the word. There's a lot of adjectives, hard to sum, but it's got a very unique. It's got a very quirky, raunchy, rude, really at times really funny world to explore with a cool story. But I think the thing that honestly makes that game special is just the moral decision you have to choose. Like, that's where the game, like, you know, all the jokes aside and stuff, like, you really think about stuff and in a way that a lot of RPGs claim that they do, and I don't know if they necessarily input from the players. Mass Effect is nothing compared to the writing for the game when it comes to actual like decisions having it on how your story plays out, which is by design. So they're different kinds of RPGs. So anyways, I'm gonna like do my whole like gamer ratings system, and then we'll pick the new game, and then that'll be it on the Sunday after that will be the next, unless something changes my schedule. So until then, for anyone watching, thanks for checking out the channel, either in chat or watching it live or on video on demand. If you're watching, I will be back on 9:30 Pacific, and right now the plan Thursdays, which are so until next time, have a good night, and I will see you all later. Cheers.